Hello, good morning, afternoon, evening, whenever you're watching this. I'm recording it on Friday late afternoon, ready for the weekend. Another glorious day. We've just been for a walk. Today was shopping day, so my daughter and I braved Waitrose. We went to Waitrose. She wanted to buy her own things, so we actually went as two completely separate people in the queue and everything like that. Again, another strange experience, but actually I would say better than some of the other supermarkets. Not that this is a review of supermarkets, this is yoga, but just to say. And I have to say that all the staff in all the supermarkets we've been to, I mean, everyone is so friendly. People were very mindful of each other. And yeah, I got most of the things, but it's like, again, I've said to you before, it's like your brain doesn't, it's quite stressful going in there. And there were things that I thought that I would remember that I hadn't put on the list. Never do that, but I did. And then ended up forgetting those. I had to also get some things for my mum and dad. So we drove then to Norwich because they're elderly, so can't go out. And one of the things I'd left in the wrong bag, so I brought it back with me. So it's just one of those things. So feeling a bit frazzled today. So my plan is twofold. You've heard me obviously many times when we do sessions, we do yin and yang. So the yang side of the yoga, the yang is the, you know, the fierce, the generating energy, and the yin is obviously the slow and the restorative. So my plan is to do a little bit of each today, so we get a bit best of both worlds. Tomorrow, for Sunday, which is sort of like the day of rest, I'm actually going to record another relaxation meditation, which is all about releasing tension from your shoulders and your jaw, because this is where we do hold tension. We also hold it when we hold our breaths, when we don't realise. So I'm going to be doing that, especially for my sister who has got a rare form of arthritis and thought she was at the at-risk, high-risk category and then didn't get the letter. And today she's had a letter to say that she has to stay in the house, which is awful because she's quite an active person. She's been taking her dog for a walk, so she can't even do that. So she's feeling quite tense. So I said, don't worry, Jules, I shall record a nice meditation. So hopefully she'll listen to it. So I will prompt her to do that on Sunday. So anyway, so today is Friday, but this is for Saturday. So we're going to begin just by doing a couple of stretches. And then what I'm going to do, building on some of the things we've done this week, a energising flow for about 10 minutes. And then we're going to bring things down and do deer posture, which is one of the favourite ones I think we've used in class. I haven't actually done this in one of these sessions, so we'll close with that. So just to start with, if you can close your eyes. What I want you to do today is to take your index finger and middle finger and just bring them up to your temples. I'm doing this myself because I've got a bit of a headache, you know where it's come from, a bit of a tension headache. And just give your temples a little bit of a massage. Clockwise and then anti-clockwise. And then when you've finished, take the hands then around the back of the neck. And again, in that bit where the sort of the neck and the skull meet, sometimes we hold tension there. Just give yourself a little bit of a rub there, just to release any tension. Don't go in too hard, but just gently. Be kind to yourself. And just if you can feel any tension, any knots, just shifting away. And then let's bring the hands onto the knees and let's just roll the shoulders back to release any tension. And then forward. Let's swing the legs out in front. Flex your feet. Stretch up from the spine, and we're going to inhale the arms up. And again. Shoulder blades are sliding down the back, the gaze is forward, the neck and the jaw are loose. And then slowly bring yourself forward, forward, forward. And we're going to hang here, we're not actually taking the spine forward, just dangle the head forward. And then gently bring the head up. Swinging now onto all fours. The 3 rounds of cat and cow. When you're ready. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. And exhale down. Okay, now let's go into the little sequence we've been doing this week. So pushing back with the tailbone into child, and then coming forward into upward dog. 2 more of those, as I said yesterday, 2 more children. Back and then forward. This is a lovely stretch. 1 more. Coming back and then forward, and then back onto all fours, and from here we're going to bring that foot forward. Inhale the arms up, we're looking forward, again, finding that stretch, that lovely length in the spine. Palms together, twist, left on right knee. Left hand to the mat, right arm up. We're not going to come up onto our toes today for the lunge, so just very gently come back here, and then let's just inch the foot out, bring the hands in, take the back leg back a bit, and just take a bit of a stretch, a hip opener forward in lizard posture. And then slowly come back, walk that foot in, and then when you're there, swing the knee back, and we do the same on the other side. So, left foot is forward, and then when you're ready, inhaling up, reaching up, finding length in the spine, sliding those shoulder blades down your back, gaze is soft. Palms together, and then we twist. Right on left, looking over your shoulder. Now let's take your hand down, right hand down, left arm up. Big twist as we open up through the chest. Big heart opener. And then we come back, and then we're going to swing that leg through. We're going to go through a couple of rounds of a elongated sun salutation. So when you're ready, we inhale, up, and palms come together. Ready to begin. So we're going to inhale up, exhale all the way down. Bend your knees, we're going to do a halfway lift here. So hands are to the mat, inhale up, exhale down. Take your right foot back, but we're not going to go down into a lunge. We're going to come up into warrior one. Now if you feel you need to take that foot a bit further back, then do. The gaze is forward. Then extending out, warrior two. Left arm up. I've done this the wrong way around, but never mind. We're going to do this in a circle anyway. And then left arm down, right arm over, extended side angle. Now what we do is we bring that hand down, we're going to push back into plank, holding for 1, 2 and 3. Knees down, untuck your toes. Rolling all the way forward, coming up into Sphinx or Cobra. Tuck your toes under. Let's push up into downward dog. Now we're going to do the right side. So you're going to lift up that right leg, swing it through, then we're going to ground down into our warrior legs. So left foot is grounded. And when you're ready, inhale all the way up, sinking down, keeping your gaze forward. And then opening up, warrior two, adjusting, making sure you've all been doing this long enough. We know that our knee is over those middle two toes, knee stacked over ankle, back of the foot, left foot, pressing down into the mat. Inhaling up, peaceful warrior, exhaling down, extended side angle. Either the hand is up or you can take it all the way over. And then we're coming all the way back down, swing in your left foot, and then we inhale all the way up and then back into Anjali Mudra, into prayer. Okay, we're going to add a little bit more for round 2. So this time we're going to inhale and we're going to come into chair. So just focus yourself, inhale up, hands come up, and then we sit ourselves down. Now if you need to take those feet apart a little bit, then do. Remember, it's easier the further apart your feet are. So knees, we can still see our toes, the bottom is coming out, hands are coming forward. Let's hold here for 1, 2 and 3. And then coming up and then coming down. Hands down into a forward bend, and then inhale, halfway lift. Exhale down. This time we're going to take the left foot back, and then when you're ready we inhale up into warrior 1, keeping that gaze forward. Left arm back, right arm forward, aligning your arms. Holding for 1, 2 and 3. Slowly flip the palm, looking up if you want to. If you don't want to look up, just keep the gaze forward, being mindful of your neck. And then extended side angle. And this time we're going to keep taking the arm down. This time we're going to bring in a wide leg stretch. So we're going to flip the feet around. If you just want to widen your stance a little bit, bend your knees. Then when you're ready, we rock from side to side. We rock. I'm sounding like Adrian now. In my dreams, still I am twice her age. I do my best. Okay, and then straighten your legs, turn those feet out if you need to, and then we're just going to do 3 stretches each side. So inhaling right up first, and down. Right again, and down. Last one, inhaling up and down. If you wanted to keep a little micro bend in those knees, that's perfectly fine. Let's do the left side. Inhaling up and down. Inhaling up and down. Last one, inhaling up and down. Now this is the bit where you might want to move your feet in a little bit. We're going to flip ourselves round to the other side. So turn, right foot in, we move around to our warrior 2 legs, and then when you're ready, inhaling, if you can up, nice and gracefully, I can't see it go through my hair, we're in warrior 2. And then peaceful warrior, extended side angle. And then this time we're going to come through and we're going to come back into, whoops, wibble wobble hands, warrior 1. I'll tell you wibble wobble hands in a minute. So keep the gaze forward, making sure that we're still nice and aligned. And then when you're ready, we swing that leg in as we then sit ourselves down into chair. And then inhale all the way up. Palms to touch. You will be pleased to know that's the end of the dynamic part. Just touch your thumbs into your heart center. Just feel your heart beating. And then very gently come down onto your mat. where you're going to swing your legs out in front of you. And I shall just tell you, so when Rhea was little, her first joke was, knock knock, who's there? Octopus. Octopus who? Wibble wobble hands. So there you go, wibble wobble hands in our family is Rhea's first joke. Not very good, but hey ho, anything to cheer us up in these strange days. Okay then, so we are now going to go into the yin part of the class, so I'm just going to perform a little bit of magic. Okay, so here we are in the yin part of the class. If you remember deer pose, I should have said this at the beginning, I'll put this in the instructions. If you have a cushion or a bolster or anything to use, then by all means use one of those. I have my bag downstairs with all 10 of them in, so I should have said to people, had we have known, you could have borrowed them for the duration. So if you remember with deer pose, it's when we fold our legs around and we have our bolster to the side of us. So if you can start, legs out in front, take your bolster, put it on your right hip, so it's facing away from you. Then what we're going to do is we're going to tuck the left leg round and then the right leg round. So we're sitting in that V shape, all facing forward. And then really slowly, we turn and we take our body and we just lay our chest over the top of our cushion, our bolster. And it's fine if you want to do this, pause the video and adjust yourself so that you find a really nice, comfortable position. Close your eyes and just start to regulate your breathing. Now, if you remember with our yin postures, when we are in a deep posture, we are still giving our body some work. And what we're doing is we are gently stretching the tendons and the ligaments. They don't stretch very much, they're not like muscles, they're the things that hold the bones and the muscles all together, and the fascia or the fascia that actually hold muscles in place. So rather than pumping our muscles, pumping blood, we're just putting gentle massage and stretch onto those different parts of the body system. So while you're here, I just want you to focus on your breath. Focus on the shape that your body is making. Feeling that lovely deep sensation of the chest laying on your cushion, being supported by the earth. And just relaxing into this lovely restful posture. Take 3 more breaths on this side. And then when you're ready, slowly creep yourself up. And then we're going to swap around, so take your bolster over to the other side, sweep the legs round. Take them into the opposite orientation. To get a deeper twist, you take that back leg back. So tuck your bolster into the top of your hip, and then when you're ready, take the hands either side of the bolster, and then really gently, you're going to take the body down, take the head forward. As I said, with the yin postures, the idea is that we're putting that body into tension, but it shouldn't hurt. If you just feel a little bit of stretch,
send your breath really mindfully to that part of the body. As I said, this is called deer posture. A very restorative and nourishing posture. Good for high blood pressure, for asthma, helpful with the menopause, and just generally a lovely posture to help you feel grounded and calm and relaxed. So focus on your breathing as the breath rises and falls, gently leaving the body in and out through the nose. So take 2 more breaths here. And we are going to finish by gently taking ourselves over onto our backs. So what you can do is you can take your bolster, just turn it round gently, flip yourself over, and you can lay your head onto the bolster or cushion. Bring your knees up to your chest, give the spine a nice roll, and either take the feet flat to the floor or take the legs all the way out in front of you. If you want a bit more support in your legs rather than your head, then you can put that bolster underneath the tops of the thighs. And then slowly just focus on your breathing. You can stay here for as long as you like. I will finish here by bringing palms together, thumbs up to the third eye. As we finish today, have a lovely weekend in the sunshine. Breathe and be happy. Namaste.